Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, young and old, welcome to another episode of Battle Brothers as we follow along with the Iron Band, a group of rangers and a druid who are perpetually at odds with each other, but they're doing okay. They're doing okay. It's not my best start, not my worst, but we're making it through. Now, in the last episode, we went through a few missions. We started with 3 people. We got up to 6. Now, what I would like to do at the beginning of this episode is I would like to rename some of them. Now, I do promise that I will get Jack the Reaper as one of our troops. Right now, we don't have anyone who can fulfill that role, but we do have that on our radar. Other than that, though, I want to take a look at the comments from the very first video, and I want to name our people accordingly. So, I think we have 3 females. I'm sorry, everyone's just going to get the names that they get. So, number 1, we're going to do Silent Simon the German. I don't know what I'm going to do with you just yet. We have Ambrose, GNL 2004. Hjalmar shall be renamed as Kimo Sabe. Very consistent between the last, I'll say 3 runs, let's go with. All right. Alias N. I'm just going to do that so that I know. Aliasen Saga shall be renamed to Mr. Sheros. And then Ralph the Woodstalker shall be renamed as, I'm just going to say Nuclei. Instead of Yada Nuclei, I just want you to know you're going to be Nuclei so I can say it easier. That's it. We also have Tall La Caesar? Tala Caesar? I don't know. We're going to figure that out as we get more troops. But in the meantime, we are currently at Eisenstein, somewhat in the middle of the map. Very, very similar to the last one. We started up in the north. We ended up taking a boat down here to finish. Oh, hello. One of the quests. And we ended up not getting any money out of the deal, unfortunately, but we had something to go with. So, for right now, we have 135 gold, so not very, very much at all. However, I would love to get 830 crowns to escort a caravan. I don't think we can actually do that because we pay 32 crowns per day. Well, actually, you know what? We could do that. So let's go ahead and do it. Why not? Yeah, because they'll take care of our food. We're good. We could buy some stuff realistically, but I think at this point we don't have any association with this town. So if they decide that we are going to, do some difficult stuff, then we're just going to let it happen and run away. Also, this kind of takes us up a little bit more to the north. And again, let's see. So some caravan hands we could probably take on. Oh dear. A plethora of indebted and a few nomad slingers. Well, we could certainly try. There's a lot of guys. Let's go ahead and wait. Kimosabe could be very, very useful here. These indebted do not have tremendous amounts of skills, but, I mean, there are 19 of them, and it looks like 2 slingers. I think we're gonna go back here and then probably get a 70% chance on that. Yes, absolutely. All right, the caravan hands are doing a little bit of movement, maneuvering here. Okay, and then actually, we can pop you up here and you'll have cleave, so that'll be good. Okay, a miss. What was that? 35? Oh, interesting. Okay. Shoot. I did that wrong. Okay. Didn't realize I could only move 2. Alright, I could only move 1, I suppose. Alright, we do have Wither. Who do we want to use that on? We could use that on the... Oh, this is a chance to hit. Interesting. Okay, well, why not? Okay, that worked. Nice. I'll take it. Let's see. You are missing. Okay, perfect. A grazed kidney. That's not good for him. Ow. Excellent. Let's go ahead and push over here so we protect the Scythe, we'll go ahead and wait for you. Nice, that one's down. Now, what's really nice about these indebted is that we do have a significant potential of routing them before they actually cause any damage. Or at least any significant damage. Okay, I say that. We're already down to nothing on Kimosabe. So we could do that. It's worth a shot. Not terrible. All right, missed, unfortunate. Let's see. Oh, I would love to get a round strike on these guys, but I don't think that's going to happen. So instead, let's try and beat you senseless. Excuse me as I itch my eye to death here. All right. This guy's dead. And we can miss that, but that's still okay. Caravan hand, we do have... Okay, Alias coming in with the axe. Perfect, another one down. Off with his head! All right, perfect. You know what? Let's go ahead and lock these guys down. All right, perfect. So that allows us to do a double scythe, potentially. Whether that scythe works or not is another matter entirely, but I think we can still work it. Get the good hits. Excellent. Nice job. Smacked him. Did what? He did 6 damage. That's very disappointing. he did 6 damage. All right. Good slice. Okay. Off with his head again. Again. Nice. These guys are remarkably consistent in their HP, or in their resiliency. That is a Caravan hand. I do like that. Let's see. Can we get around here? Yes, we can. That'll lock you down. Not that it's going to really do much for them, but either way. What was that? 52% chance? You are terrible, Mr. Cheros. Sorry about that. Is what it is. Let's go ahead and try and get these guys down. Cut leg muscles. At least we'll get them. Double 63 misses. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. Double 60% misses. Also, I mean, not great, but... Oh, right. All right, fine. You're going to make him murder him. Kimosabe is having a bad day of things. However, regardless of that, he's doing remarkably well. It's another guy down. I would love to get some of these guys' equipment. Truly, I would. So let's see, where can I go here? Get the dog. The dog's gonna launch an attack. Doesn't seem to matter. Wow, this thing pumps up a ton of fatigue. I think, right? Am I understanding that correctly? Okay, there we go. No, I mean, no more than that, I suppose. All right, I think we're just gonna let the round end. People are struggling a little bit, but we killed 19 of them. Man, I really wish we had a benefit from killing heads. Like, we could have taken a ton of loot. Or not loot, but crowns. But either way, it's not terrible. We can help her. Uh-oh. That's sad. All right, there's the company. I really, really hope we don't get assaulted by another set of brigands. Oh, sweet. Thank you, random mercenary companies. That is sincerely appreciated. We also do need to remember that we need to hire someone for our retinue of non-combat followers. So we do have, let's see, next roster size is increased at 500. We are currently at 318, so just over the initial 250. We can do that, no problem. It's going to take... Ooh, they're going to come back for us, aren't they? Nope. Okay, maybe not. All right. The druid is perhaps one of the dumbest individuals you've ever met. Great. I'm sorry. That's very disappointing. Oh, interesting. The Noxers were not going to attack us? Color me surprised. How are we doing on stuff? Oh, shoot. We need to level up. We need to level people up quickly. I don't remember what you were actually going to be. I mean, you had decent... Oh, it was your base stats that were really, really nice. I feel like we got to take advantage of that HP while we have it. That said, pretty lackluster tier 1, which is okay. I think we're going to add student to you. Kimosabe, the Savage, absolutely killing it. We need to take that melee defense up as much as we physically can. You do have massive gains on the initiative, so let's go ahead and do that, and then we will take that 1% pop-up. Or that 1 melee skill, excuse me, pop-up. I'm wondering if crippling strikes might not be a bad deal for you. You are going to be a two-hander at the end of the day. And having crippling strikes... I don't know. Alright, so let's take a look at what he has, though. Meek, ambidextrous, crippling strikes, true believer, adrenaline, fast adaptation. I did not say kicking, but kicking is not going to be relevant because he's going to be in the back line. Recover, Colossus, 9 lives, or recuperation. I think of these, the proper one is going to be crippling strikes, as he's going to be in the back line, just doing tons of damage. That's the goal anyway. We look at Alias. Alias is going to also increase melee defense, melee attack, and then, do you have Colossus? No, you do not. That is a little rough. So it does appear, and I hope that I'm reading this correctly, but it does appear that the women brothers have lower base HP, but tend to be compensated for in other areas of base statistics. I don't know if that's the case, but it seems to be. So for right now, I mean, this 2 is not ideal, but it is what we need to do. We'll get student. We have Mr. Cheros, excuse me, popping up with a 4 range skill, which is really, really good. We will increase your resolve and probably your... I think let's toss the initiative your way as well. Now, you do not have... student, which is okay. You do have Poacher's Arm, though. So 12 plus range skill and a 25% armor penetration buff while using a short bow. Only 25% of this bonus applies to other bows. So it is a straight 3% or 3 ranged skill buff. We also have the ability to do Lookout. We have the ability to have Alert, which I don't think the initiative is going to be really worthwhile here. But my other favorite thing to add with Rangers is Crippling Strikes, and you do not have that. So I think Poacher's Arm is going to be the best one for right now. As far as Nuclei, the Woodstalker, popping up there, let's give some HP and fatigue here. Now, for level 2, I think Dog Whisperer grants each dog you unleash the perk Colossus, Fortified Mind, and Underdog. That's really not a bad deal either. We could have potentially Crippling Strikes, and I think that's probably going to be something that we do eventually. Mark a target reducing their range defense by 3 turns. Wow, this is pretty darn phenomenal too. Hair Splitter. Years of practice throwing things at apples above heads have granted a magnetic attraction to the cranium. Grants 30% chance to hit the head. I think that's going to be... Yeah, that's got to be it. That's got to be it. That's really cool. I've never seen that perk before. And we are almost at our destination here, which is good because we're just about out of money. Instead, though, we do gain a massive amount of credits relative to what we had initially, and they are buying items for 25% more. So let's take a look at what we have here. Considering that we have nothing, that's fine. Let's go ahead and sell these. Let's keep the spear. Keep the pitchfork. The Nomad Sling might not be a bad thing to keep, and then we can sell these. So very, very minimal here as far as what we actually have available to us, but it's okay. All right. Now, we can't hire anyone, although I'm sure there are a bunch of really good people to hire, potentially. We'll see. I mean, that guy, for example. What is this? Deserter. 64 out of 62. Decent melee, or not decent melee, but decent ranged defense. Yeah, that's okay. Not terrible. I don't know why I'm looking at all this. I feel... Wild Woman. Yep. But those melee and ranged defensive statistics, just rough. So, in any case, Let's see if we can find any useful melee tools. I don't think we can afford much right now, given that we're so low. We do need to find out if we can get shields. The shields are expensive, but I think they're going to be important here. I would love to get a warfork, but that is too darn expensive for me. So Alias, let's give you that. Silent Simon, let's give you a spear in that. And then GNL. Oh, we got another one. Nice. So we are going to try and go. Any strike with a staff that would normally daze also stuns and staggers. Interesting. So we can actually get up there too. Interesting. We're going to try and do a staff build if at all possible. It seems like it's going to be a little bit difficult. So it may actually be... it may actually be better to have this guy be... Is there a pacifist? I don't know. I don't know. Don't think so. All right. Well, let's go ahead and... you know what, actually, here's what we probably should do. So, dumb. We could counterbalance that with student. So that gives an additional 5+. It's probably not the worst thing in the world. You do have huge, so you have minus defense, but that's okay. Another thing that would be valuable is herbcraft, allowing the creation of medicines, antidotes, and poisons in the crafting tent. There's so much that we could potentially do with this, you know? Second Wind, Relentless. I think there's just so much available. Let's go ahead and start by... You know what? You could be our... Do you have Rally the Troops? You have Fortified Mind, but you don't have Rally the Troops. I mean, that makes sense because you're a druid, but let's go ahead and do staff spins, because I think staff dazes, and then we do staff spins, which turns that into a stun and a stagger. We'll go ahead and look at the defensive statistics here. Let's go ahead and try and do the update on that, and then we also need to add some HP. We may end up getting Colossus on you. That is something to consider. Silent Simon's getting another level up here. Simon getting increased melee defense. Absolutely amazing at 15 at level 3. Let's get some additional HP. And we probably want to do some fatigue here. 1 melee skill is just not worth it when you're comparing that to 4 fatigue. I think we're going to do gifted for you. Let's get the melee statistics. Melee defense and attack. And then we probably... I think let's go ahead and go for the initiative here. Get you moving a little bit faster during the, during the day, so to speak. Kimosabe has impatience, so minus 5% melee defense, and hate for nobles. Not really relevant for you right now. That's fine. Backstabber, not relevant. Bloody Harvest. If you had the Scythe ability, I would be turning you into a Scythe guy so quickly. In any case, right now, though, we need to pay attention to what you're doing. You have decent resolve. Bloody Harvest. Executioner is probably not a bad deal, especially when applied with crippling strikes. And I think that's probably what we're going to go ahead and do. I haven't used Onslaught once, to be honest with you. And that's probably not fair, but it's what I'm doing right now. So let's go ahead and get some fatigue. You will be beefy at the end of the day. And we are going to need to improve your range defense at some point, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Let's get some melee defense. I think HP is going to be good. And then 61 melee skill, I think we're going to prioritize the fatigue. With you, much the same. I am going to be trying to do gifted as much as possible. I think the statistics are they're too difficult to pass up, you know? So we're going to improve your melee, or not your melee stats. Well, yes, technically your melee stats, but also your HP. So we're going to do that. I'm going to check on the time here. Just make sure I'm not going too crazy. Yeah, it's only 20 minutes. All right. Sometimes I lose track of time, and I want to make sure that I'm like honoring my commitments. So in any case, Mr. Cheros, what you doing here, my friend? Let's go ahead and improve your ranged defense. I know it's not going to be that significant, but still. I do think we're probably going to toss Bullseye on you for right now. That'll give you some reduction to the line of fire issues. And I think that's pretty much a done deal regardless, as long as you, have that capability. So, in the meantime, let's take a look at what we have. So you need a cover, and you need a cover. So we can get 2 leather jackets of some kind. That's one. The other one may not be readily apparent unless we go to... Nope, there is no armor. Oh, there is an armor. Sorry. It's a little expensive to be here. I get that, but... if they die, then it's going to be 10 times more expensive. So how are we doing on headgear? Simon definitely needs something new. Full Akaton, we'll count it. Since you guys do appear to be pretty darn defensive. We'll go ahead and move you here. Nope. Struggling here a little bit. All right, that's good for now. So we can't take anything right now, which is fine. Let's go ahead and continue to move forward. We're going to go to Grunenbach. Grunenbach, which we've been there before. Man, I just about killed myself with that again. The spacebar, man, kills me. Basilisk infestation, cool. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Let's go ahead and do an armed courier. We can't do a 2-skull quest, I don't believe. Go to Gemeinschaft. 2 days to the southeast. We'll accept a little bit in advance and 500 once we get there. Gemeinschaft is down there, which we could get by going to Saltkai. And again, at the end of the day, this is all just trying to get more renown so we can get more people. So if we are spending a little bit of money, like 320 to get to Saltkai, I get it. It sucks. But it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing that we can do. Let's get you that. Sorry, I just about forgot that. We are very, very low on food. We'll go ahead and pick that up. Fish is going to be a little expensive. Having throwing nets is probably a good plan, or at least 2 of them. And then the Gambison. Let's go ahead. Let's not do that. Yeah, let's not do that. Need to get over to Gemeinschaft. Armed courier missions, they're doing a little okay. Okay. Interesting. Uh-oh. Grazed eye socket and we lost a pickaxe. That's disappointing. Alright, well, regardless. Let's see what else we have here. Level 3 return item. That's definitely a no-go. Selling items for 25% more and 25% more. So that's hilariously bad for us. However, we can see what they have here. We may need to get some food. Yeah, I mean, that's really expensive. But I made the dumb decision, and that's what I got to work with. All right, treasury. A day to the west for 80 crowns. That's about terrible. 750 crowns to go through to Agathon Ibn Hazam, the master astrologer in Makan Mukadas. All right, cool. That's a lot of money. I like money. Is there any way to get there? Do they have a... Well, I don't know. Let's go take a look. It's 2 days, so we do need to... We're probably going to stop at Saltkai to get some food, hopefully. Looks like rebuilding, so they're not under any huge issues right now. That's probably for the best. And do we want to get this padded leather? I feel like we kind of do. Then a padded surcoat. I feel like we want that too. Need to spend money to make money, right? That's what I'm saying. Spend money to make money. All right, so you have 90. You have 55. So you have 60. So what if we give you this, take that off of you, and give you that? So we're at 80, 90, and 80. Not a bad deal, I think. Perfect. Now, grazed eye socket. Really not good for that's minus 50% range skill. That's really, really, really unhelpful. Now, we don't have a temple, do we? No. No, very unfortunate. But let's go ahead and head over to Makan Mukdas, or Makadas. And again, once we get to a certain amount of money, I need to... Ooh, hello. Sunken library. No. No, 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 no. No. Don't be stupid. There are way better ways to you know, unalive yourself. And this is not it. Okay, you appear to be not interested in fighting me. That is good. I'm glad that the AI doesn't just, like, randomly decide to attack you. That could be very unfortunate. A few nomad archers. You also appear not to be interested in fighting me, which is good. Let's see. All right, 750 crowns. We like that. Desert beasts. How we doing? We need a little bit of food. Let's go ahead and take a look here at what we got. We have a supply tent. We don't want the supply tent. We want this. Hunting tier 1 default in the oasis. So we can get some dates and grubs and stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we obtained 8 food. Got some rabbit meat. Time to get moving, and I am okay with that. I'm really not disappointed with that. Actually, we do have a taxidermist temple. Ooh, the temple might be nice. Oh, we fixed it. Nice. Good job. Silent Simon leveling up like a boss. Getting some massive gains here. Let's get some HP on your bones. And I think rotation saves lives, so that's what we're going to be doing here. So Brawny actually is not a bad deal. We might be able to come back for that later. But for right now, rotation. Definitely rotation. Alias coming alive here as well. Let's pop some more. How's your fatigue? Fatigue's doing okay. We got to get that HP up. You too may get rotation, my friend. I think that's going to be the case. Now the other thing. Let's see, do we have anything from the alchemist that we want? Like that is not going to be available to us, so. How expensive is the armorer? It's about 150% expensive, so that's probably not ideal for us right now, but if it's, I mean, if there's nothing else, that's probably okay. Let's see what else we have in the market. We could definitely add some stuff to the headgear. So both you and you, actually all 3 of you actually could get some value from having a little piece of headgear. And we do have a little bit of money. I don't know if it's worth it per se. Let's do it. Let's do it. These metal, you know, caps or whatever, they're going to be valuable. They add what, 50 or 40? Yeah, 40 for 2 weight. It's absolutely worth it. All right, in any case, let's go ahead and attack what terrorizes. Let's go ahead and leave. Where are these guys? And if it's something terrifying, we may just have to go and collect some allies in our fight. Which is just, it's just the way it is. I get it. Hyenas of... Yep. Yeah, we're not fighting 8 hyenas. These things would rip us apart. All right. Let's just go ahead and keep moving. Oh, hey, look at that. How convenient is that? Come at me, hyenas. You can't fight the 2nd Regiment. Not if they run away, anyway. All right, there we go. Many hyenas. They have no chance against our cheese. Let's go ahead and wait on you. And then we will hold off on that. So, again, these guys probably going to be doing most of the work for us, I would expect. I say that mostly in the sense of we're probably not going to be getting a whole lot. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? I am very displeased right now. All right, you deserve this. All right, in any case. All right, that guy had a bad day. You know, that may not be the best thing to do right now. Oh. 6% chance to hit? Oh, it looks like that actually does not... It looks like... Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but it looks like that actually doesn't cause any damage. Or it doesn't cause any, or... What am I talking about? It doesn't have any chance to hit. Sorry. I am so behind today. I apologize. Excuse me. What is going on? I'm inhaling air, and it's not going well. So, is what it is. Let's go here. 90% chance to hit. Let's get up. This guy's having a bad day. And we're good. I really don't want to make that maneuver. I think you're just going to be withering guys, right? Perfect. Well done. Did we get anything from it? No. Who cares? All right, you hit him. Don't even care. These guys having a bad day. Nice. Let's see, can we get him? Can we get him? Nope, we can't even hit the guy? Run them down. There we go. Whatever. I think we got no XP. I don't even care. Why did I hit that button? I don't care. Fight me. Give me my 360 crowns. 8 hyenas. Goodness. Now, it could very well be that these hyenas are not as damaging as the other guys, which is entirely possible, and I do not want to, you know, say that that is not the case. But regardless, let's go ahead and get another shield just in case. We do probably want to upgrade our pitchfork. That's not a bad deal. 40 to 60 up from 30 to 50. You also get some additional punch through on the armor. I think that's probably very, very good. It'll take a little bit of repairs here, but nonetheless. Actually, you know what? How many tools do we need? Because the tools are not actually bad in this place. I suppose we should go to camp for that. So if we repair everything... 4 tools. Okay, yep, that's not terrible. That is not terrible at all. Let's go ahead and head back over to Karashi. Might be a little bit risky to drop on by. 11 nomads in total. Sure. Great. Just, I love the little stories. Hexen. Alright, a Noxerer, a Brigand Marksman, a few Direwolves, a Webneck, and a few Hexen. That sounds like a terrible idea. No, 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 no. 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 That is a terrible idea. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. Nope. Okay. Serpents, not interested in me. Nope, they are interested in me. Come on. No, 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 no. Woo! No! Are you kidding me? Alright. We just gotta run. Just gotta run. Here, let's... Tactical retreat. Good thing they're slow. Oh. Auto pathfinding. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. But no, do not quit and retire. Just retreat. You scrubs. Live to fight another day, like smart people. All right. So at this point, we are paused. Let's get to Karashi. All right. Thank you. Now that these guys are chasing me, trying to murder me. You just wait. There's going to be some Ifrits right here. Something like that. I don't know. All right. Very low on food. We do need to collect some more. We are a little bit low, but that's okay. We don't eat too terribly much. So I gotta get over that. Alright, 520 crowns. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. It's in the tents east of Karashi. So with as something rangers. As rangers, we are able to see what is available in every camp. Are you chasing me? You are chasing me, aren't you? Okay. What's in here? Many cutthroats and a slinger. What is this? Many indebted and a few. So that could be up to like 12. I don't think we can fight that, to be honest with you. So we're going to drop this. I'm sorry. And see if there's anything else that we have available. Desert beasts. What is this running with? 1,500 crowns. Ooh, could we potentially? Alrighty, guys. I'm being a little ballsy here. But let's see what we can do. Okay, first off. Hunt down what terrorizes. Where are the footsteps? Ah, they're over here. 12 hyenas. Okay, interesting. Funny, they only gave me 360 crowns for 8 of them. So, fascinating how that works. But 12, I get 1,600. That's crazy. Alright, it does look like we have guys doing steps over here. Let's see what we can collect. Hopefully it's one of these mercenary companies. If not, just a sufficient enough trade convoy. Some caravan guards, a few mercenaries. Yeah, that would actually be just fine. I think. Maybe that's a little ballsy. Ooh, hello. What is this? Ah, yes, the 1st Regiment. All right, perfect. That's what we need. Many conscripts. I like conscripts. Those are going to be a little bit better than mercenaries and a few caravan hands. So, let's go ahead and fight these guys. 1,600 crowns? Man, I do feel like you gotta feel like a little bit of the balance is kind of off here, because I'm getting 1,600 crowns for 12 of them, but to fight 8 of them, I only got 360. I think I did get like 90 to start with, but still, that seems just so crazy to me, you know? Let's go ahead and wait with you guys. We'll wait. And actually, we'll wait with you as well, because the hyenas are going to move forward. And man, these are all two-handers minus 1 conscript. That's kind of crazy too. Okay. Get behind me. Worth a shot. Oh, you know what? I need to make a move back. And we'll do a charge shot. You're just gonna wither everyone, I think. Oh no, don't you dare. You absolute nutcases. Alright, Gray's neck. That's good. These guys all have rotation. They're just gonna chunk my guys straight up to the front, aren't they? Oh. That's not good. It's really not good. Alright. Problems. Now, that said, how do we want to do this? We probably want to... We'll rotate with you. And then you're running away, so that's a good thing. Would love to... Come on. Double 59s? That's rough. Alright, fair enough. 60% chance. Let's try and get these guys down if we can. I can't get anywhere. Can't do anything either. I can pull my dagger out, and that's good. Can't hit anything, though. Okay, so just as a reminder what Wither does. Reduces damage, fatigue, and initiative by 30%. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop that on this guy. And then we're going to move you over. %64% or 81%. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if you miss the 84%. Let's go Go ahead and drop this. And a 54% chance. It's okay. Is what it is, I suppose. One conscript taking some damage here. Nice. Staggered, stunned, and dazed. What a big shot. Try and get... He's not really injured, per se. Let's try and get that off. Nope, no hits. What was that? That was a 75% chance that was a miss. Darn it. We're getting bad rolls today. I feel like we're getting really bad rolls today, but we're... That was like 3 75% chances in a row, but we're being saved by the conscript, so I can't complain that much. Even if we don't get all the tools and whatnot, that's still okay. Oh, you have a... Oh, I suppose you're not... You may have been grazed at some point or something? Perhaps, I don't know. Ranger's armor, too. That's really good. Nice shot. Well done. Almost. Hit him in the head. Okay, let's pop that. Excellent. All right, not bad. Experience. 300 on some of our guys, almost. We did get 2 units of Raging Hyena Fur, which is great. Worth 500. Very happy with that. Thank you, Regiment. Very limited damage and 1,600 crowns to our name. What a phenomenal haul. All right, let's go ahead and pick up a piece of our retinue here. So, free space. First thing that we got to do, well, honestly, we can't do anything else. So we're going to get the Watcher's Totem. Now, the Watcher's Totem reduces the movement penalty of difficult terrain by 15%. So that overtly helps us in every way. It also prevents sickness and accidents due to terrain, and quite honestly, it's the only one we can get right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, provisions last an extra 4 days. Not bad. Anyway, let's go ahead and do that for right now. And we are at 369. Very nice number. Yeah, perfect. So let's go ahead and head up to Salt Kai. Try and get our ambition. There we go. And let's see, how much does that take us up to? That takes us up to 469, so 100 in total. So very, very soon we are going to be getting our next group of troops. We do have 558 gold left over from achieving that ambition. I think we're probably going to go for the standard next, or completing the quests. I'm not entirely sure. But for right now, I think this is as good a stopping time as any. We need some more food. We need some more tools. We are good on ranged equipment, which we are going to be recruiting some more rangers, as our ranger start may suggest. We're honestly doing okay on funding, right? It's not great, but we can take some of these early quests without too much issue. I am a little bit concerned that we are currently at day 25, and we're still only at 6 guys, and they're still pretty unequipped. I mean, they're doing okay levels-wise. I think, actually, we're doing very okay levels-wise, and the game will start to amp up different people as we look to hire them. At least I believe that is still true. I believe I had checked that option, but regardless of that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. As we continue to build up the troop roster, we are going to be adding new and more names. A friend of mine actually sent me an option for, I think it's like a Battle Brothers on Twitch thing. I don't know if that's going to be useful for YouTube streaming, but we may give it a shot. Who knows? And as always, we are going to be, or as always, excuse me. As I said in the last video, we are going to be starting a Mecha Engineer run here very soon as I can actually figure out how to play the darn game without getting yeeted in the first hour. So, enough of me bantering, enough of me babbling. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.